designers, theater directors, writers, and many more experts, actually many people who are in the audience today. And their mission was simple. Oh, I went backwards. Their mission was simple, and that is, how do you care and form a living, breathing relationship with an 8-year-old virtual character? Why should we care about her? And just as important, how does she care for us?
So we started by breaking down this question in a little micro detail. First, how do you create this compelling, reactive virtual character that can engage the audience, that can interact emotionally, and who can change your performance based on the choices that the audience makes? That was a particularly hard one. And this is what we ended up creating.
You heard it too. You do, don't you? Hello. But up here, in the attic, the sounds were the loudest, especially in the dark.
So the question is, how does this virtual character, Lucy, show she cares for us? And who are we to Lucy? Who is the audience? We are Lucy's friend. She confides in us. She tells us her deepest secrets, and she relies on us. She'll pass and share objects with us, like her grandmother's favorite camera, and then she'll take it back, making that physical contact between objects. She will engage with us. She'll track our eye and our body movement. She knows where we are in space, just as I would with a friend over coffee. And she adapts to audience proximity. And her behavior is always warm and natural. She follows social conventions. So it's as if you're with another person who is fully present in that moment with you.
And since we had the ability to use our hands in this experience, it meant that the audience's decision impacted the story, and they also directly impacted Lucy, which for us kind of truly defined it as a reciprocal relationship. And that has a ton of implications in how we had to design her and ultimately how we built her. The fact that both of us exist in the same space meant that we would have to interact with each other, and we discovered the best way to do that without distracting you from the narrative or the story or her goals is to do that in a very natural and intuitive way. So we came up with sort of a set of pillars for how we wanted to interact with her. So these are interactions that connect us to a character, like handing an object back and forth, or inviting us to escort a character. So if she disappears behind a dark corner, you might move your body and lean to see that she's safe. Things that directly help or hinder her story. So here we're making a potion to protect her, a little precious pig puppet. And I guess it's up there for you guys. And then things that we do without thought or hesitation. This is like flipping on the light switch when you come into a room, just connecting you to her and connecting you to the space. We also utilize fail states to shape her personality. So every choice you make, regardless of whether it's a good one or a bad one, is an opportunity for Lucy to tell you a little bit more about herself and her world. So whether you're clumsy or hesitant, she might have this little remark or quip that will nudge you along the way. And we never want you to feel inadequate or like you're making a wrong choice. We don't want her to feel like a robot where she waits for the story to continue or waits for you to do something. And we've all had that moment in a video game where the character is just sort of huddling there, waiting for you to push a button. So we measure metrics inside the experience, and we have this intention interest system, which can determine how long she'll wait before moving on to another thought. She knows where you're looking, she knows if you're about to reach for something. And this keeps the experience moving for an attentive audience. It might slow down for those at risk of not keeping up with her. It also helps discourage people from searching for all the little seams in the illusion. But in the end, you just kind of want to be her friend.